The Dustin Lewit Show is brought to you by a cuckoo clock. I lost my eyes for a minute there, sorry. I am an old man. Oh, where's my cane? There it is. And I want to tell you something that's wrong with the TikTok today. And the internet in general. These kids today, they walk around with their cussing and their rap music. I'm fed up with it. We need to go back to a time where people played their own instruments. The vulgarity of today, if it were up to me, I would stick lava soap in their mouth and make them swallow it, those little bastards. But not me, I'm from the old school, you see. I believe in the simplicity of everything. And I just don't want to have so much convolution with this technology and all this other garbage. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Mr. Out of Touch Old Soul who tries way too hard to be hip. And I'll be goddamned if I'm gonna stop trying to be hip anytime soon. Alright. I'm done with my rant. Little bastards and their millennial bullshit. Yes. Well. I even have my own sign, you see. You see this? It tells you who I am. And to not feel pity for me because I'm old. I'm only 270. Oh God, what am I? I'm blind as shit. Alright. Alright. You guys having fun yet? No, I'm not. Alright. Thank you. That was Mr. Out of Touch, Old Soul, trying way too hard to be hip. I am your host, Dustin Lewit. And we have a great show for you today, starting with the reading of some poetry that I wrote, and it was originally released on the Planet Nitsud book collection. I will read that for you now before we get into the songs. All right. I hope everybody's having a good time. Happy Monday. Hope everybody has all their dreams come true. Hope you've had your coffee or anything else that you wish to indulge in to enjoy this. And let's get the show started. All right. The first poem I will read out of Planet Nitsud is one called From Jupiter to Earth. I am an old man, 385 to be exact. My family all lived to be 180 years of age, so one can say I've outlived them by 205 years. I get no accolades for my accomplishment as the oldest recorded human alive. No awards, no parades. All I get is a trip to outer space for the incredibly old and useless. What can a 385-year-old man produce that is useful anyway? The current year is 2385. I was born in the year 2000. A long time since forgotten. The progress made medically since then has been incredible. They finally found a cure for cancer. No one 385 years ago could even find a cure for the common cold, let alone cancer. What beauty I've lived to see, medically speaking. Where am I now, you ask? I am on the planet Jupiter because my age and obsolescence, the government has decided that my remaining lifespan will be spent on Jupiter because I have no more use on Earth. Isn't it rather sad that the only form of communication is held within the striking hammers of a typewriter? I have no friends on Jupiter. They're all on Mars. I am completely alone. Or at least I would be if it wasn't for the soothing sound of the keys pounding print from long ago. Tomorrow is the day I was born. Maybe they'll allow me the pleasure of finally being able to visit Venus due to the occasion. Thank you. The next poem, or story, or whatever you want to call it, is called... I bookmarked it for a reason here. Come on. Work with me, work with me. It's called Presently the Future Tense. Decide in the future tense what you presently seek to do. Will music make a person happy? Depends on if that person was ever happy to begin with. Zinc lullaby trumpets strung up on piano wires and other oddities was open to a random page in every reader's finest dream. Eleanor loved being the wife of the devil. Presently, the future tense shows no end to their love. They are honeymooning at the nearby cemetery. The next one is called Hash Browns with Ketchup, Please. Concern for the well-being of a tree. Alight with laughter and the pending sequences of diamonds and rubies. Trespasses on the hillside of loneliness. Recitation of something my alter ego wrote in 1907. Pallbearers mourn. Mourn the death of deceitful proximity, and these thesis-influenced rules apply to no one. Thesis of proximity and how one can adjourn another's career altogether may be the penultimate plot. Wisdom doth hangs over the place where trees bend to nosily look into what you're doing in the shade. Lucid draft of cold wind, chilly ice-like wind, magical hillsides made of loneliness, and all that could go wrong when a soul goes lonely. Angst lullaby and knotted rope. Full moon yodeling carnival masters and high-rise building jumpers. At the moment, the corpse is still animate with peppy marching exultation, and the cornfield contains a scarecrow that talks like James Cagney. The leisure business trip and the suited hippie scoffs in disgust at the exhaust pipe smokers. Define lines in her mind, thoughts progress to the abstract mathematicians putting on a display of numbers. You've taken the penalty of perjury risk to seek in the chaos courtroom. Sentenced to life imprisonment for speaking against the establishment. Hash browns with ketchup, please. I stare at this dish with drool, and I lustily imagine eating the hash browns with ketchup. My offer stands on the seafaring business conductors working together with the orchestra paid to play off-key fiddle and guitar accompaniment. Eerie eloped with bizarre everyday imaginings. Tepid magnolia-like radium eyes, radiant figures shadows the lurking dusk of east to west sun travel. Unravel soon the sharpest instrument known to man, the tongue that speaks among knowledgeable and learned thoughts. Intelligent humor, not rambunctious personality pushing sex as the main source of material. Filament wood-like panels of airplane wings, the angel sings. Gabriel blows his horn and daftness avails over the faint whisper of solvent lacquered wood like panels of airplane wings. The angel sings of the coming of happy things all around us, yet we focus solely on the darker times in life, the doom. Not the sun-laced picnic atmosphere where an elephant rides a tricycle and a horse rides a person for a change of pace once in a while is quite nice. Lock me in a molten lava-filled dessert. Pie sounds better for the peculiar occasion. Maybe hash browns with ketchup instead. Next one is called Marble Exterior and Chocolate Interior Cake. Marble cake, round cake, chocolate interior. I cut a slice, put it on a paper plate. Bring the paper plate containing my marble exterior and chocolate interior cake. Make love, make life. Often make memories to wonder in forever. I eat this marble and chocolate cake, and all is well with the world. Unless the supreme glass shard eater happens to get around a good batch of mirror glass, he eats the stuff and drinks fancy water to get it down. He's a bit of a health freak. Goes to the east and ends up in the west. In the west, the supreme glass shard eater walks into a store in which every product is made of glass. Even the cashier is a glass screen. Why should I buy your glass when I can just break one of your windows in front of the shop? Asked the supreme glass shard eater. Be my guest. I am merely a bunch of wires and stained glasswork here, you funny soul. The glass-screened cashier replies. The supreme glass shard eater proceeds to break the storefront window and begins eating. Suddenly, the supreme glass shard eater realizes that what he was doing is quite unhealthy without proper hydration. He should at least buy a bottle of water from the establishment that is allowing him to eat their glass for free. Next one. It's called Ghost Town. This ghost town would be quiet as the sky if it weren't for that fucking beast bull of a definition fit for a coward, murderer of the mind. A bedroom wall thought clumsily grows into acclivity springs where the water sucks up rather than pours down. Esurient millionaire with promises of a happy estate of conscious life. You today and forever before surely does complement the assemblage, which is the brilliance of your beauty. The divestment that followed was strictly based on emotional nakedness. Our subject for the mid-noon, mid-morning was ironically killed by the laughing flock of birds, dangling carrots of opportunity, and they're shaming the rabbits who tried to get the carrots. The sheer calamity of it all made the horse-drawn carriage operator cry in tears usually reserved for joyous occasions. Obtrude the truth. Don't bottle anything up except for wine. I inaugurate the faculty of spectacular inartificial carnival dormitory doodlebugs for president in a land I couldn't get to for. I'm not good with directions. Alright, I'm going to read a couple more for you. This one's called The Circus Tent Fiasco with parentheses happy ending. The bank for clowning around foreclosed the circus tent because it was on private property. Children excited to see the show cried mercilessly into the still breeze of nearly there showtime. Parents rioted because their kids were unhappy. Ma'am and sir, we cannot guarantee or shall we guarantee your child's happiness. That is your problem, said the manager of the circus tent. We are upset about this foreclosure too, be sure of it, the manager added. He, being in charge of the circus, was asphyxiated on verbs and nouns spat by irate customers. The manager's superior blows by like bad flatulence and apologizes to the irate customers for any inconveniences. What can you do for us now that you're foreclosed? Asked an angry parent. Nothing. Just accept all of our apologies. I have an office to clear out, a wife and house to lose. Have a magical evening. The parents, even more outraged at the management's lack of refund, burned the circus down. To their dismay, the circus, even in foreclosure, still had insurance for pissed-off customers burning the place down. Now the circus can be rebuilt. And you know what? I think you guys have heard enough. Let's get to the music. The first song for today is called Let Our Love Yearn. Nine. Okay. I see you in the petals, blooming into flowers. I wish to spend my remaining hours, days, months, and years with no one else other than you near. Making sure you're happy is my main concern. Let our love yearn. Let our love yearn. Without you I'd be an insignificant being, singing without any emotional feeling. Everyone else has someone else. Now it's our turn to let our love yearn. Your hair is long and your mind is strong. I long for you to come into my arms, because I see you in the petals blooming into a rose. Our love is deeper than it really shows. Everyone else has someone else. Now it's our turn to let our love yearn. To let our love yearn. Thank you very much. The next song is called Eccentric Man. I wear a coonskin hat. I walk around with a baseball bat. I'm intrigued by a fellow cat who walks around on two paws, who makes me bleed with her long sharp claws. I'm just doing the best I can. I'm an eccentric man. I wear a coonskin hat. I walk around with a baseball bat. I'm intrigued by a fellow cat who walks around on two paws, who makes me bleed with her long sharp claws. I'm just doing the best I can. I'm an eccentric man. Thank you. The next song is called I Could Feel Free Again. My head resides in the cloud, mushroom smoke above. The only thing I'm dependent on is love, but now it's gone. Poetry is only words made to sound good. The only place I really write from is a place misunderstood. The floor has become my bed has become the floor. Strange sounds emanate from my dresser drawer. Everything is here for a purpose. Well, then what is mine? To turn water into wine. I'm not Jesus Christ. My head resides in the cloud, mushroom smoke above. The only thing I'm dependent on is love, but now it's gone. Poetry is only words made to sound good. The only place I really write from is a place misunderstood. The floor has become my bed, the bed has become the floor. Strange sounds emanate from my dresser drawer. Everything is here for a purpose. Well, then what is mine? To turn water into wine. I'm not Jesus Christ. Thank you very much. The next song I have for you is called it's called Hyacinths and Roses. Holy anointed wine of Moses, going to the promised land. Hyacinths and roses I hold for you in my hand. Hyacinths and roses drape your bare skin. I'd give anything just to see you grin. We walk around without a care for anything. Hyacinths and roses, my love, let me sing. Hyacinths and roses, my love, let me bring. Holy to the eventual promised land. Hyacinths and roses I hold for you in my hand. Holy anointed wine of Moses, going to the promised land. Hyacinths and roses I hold for you in my hand. Hyacinths and roses drape your bare skin. I'd give anything just to see you grin. Hyacinths and roses, my love, let me sing. We walk around without a care for anything. Hyacinths and roses, my love, let me bring. Holy anointed wine of Moses, I shall leave you with these hyacinths and roses, going to the eventual promised land. Hyacinths and roses I hold for you in my hand. Thank you. Alright, the next song, it's called Bend Your Mind. Bend your mind, befriend your mind, be kind to your mind. Less is more, and more is less. Love has a crazy way of making us guess. I love to see you dancing in the fire of desire's joy. I feel like a little boy when you twirl and swirl, little girl, twirl and swirl. Bend your mind, befriend your mind, be kind to your mind. These walls echo chambers for our thoughts. Only we exist while the rest rots. We are all, and all is us. I feel like a complete person again. Bend your mind, befriend your mind, be kind to your mind. Less is more, and more is less. Love has a crazy way of making us guess. I love to see you dancing in the fire of desire's joy. I feel like a little boy when you twirl and swirl, and twirl and swirl, little girl. Bend your mind, befriend your mind, and be kind to your mind. These walls echo chambers for our thoughts. Only we exist while the rest rots. We are all, and all is us. I feel like a complete person again. Thank you. The next song is called The Bicycle Man. Here I go again with that shtick about water, right? Yeah. We are made out of water, so drink your water. You live longer. So I heard, I believe everything I see and hear. The bicycle man, more like the icicle man, claims to do the best he can. His personality deserves a failure. Can't even fix a derailleur. Thinks his shop bikes are superior. Puts me down for riding inferior. A bicycle man claims to do the best he can. customers. Blows my mind out of reality. Being so rude is unacceptable. What am I supposed to do? The bicycle man gave me the royal screw. I could have been loyal too if he wasn't such a jerk and lazy with his work. The bicycle man, more like the icicle man, claims to do the best he can. His personality deserves a failure. Can't even fix a derailleur. Thinks his shop bikes are superior. Puts me down for riding inferior. The bicycle man claims to do the best he can. If you want quality, go elsewhere. This bicycle man really does not care. The way he treats customers blows my mind out of reality. Being so rude is unacceptable. What am I supposed to do? The bicycle man gave me the royal screw. I could have been loyal too if he wasn't such a jerk and lazy with his work. Thank you. The next song is called, the final song for this podcast or live performance, whatever you want to call it. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you for being an audience to me for so many years. And I want to continue this for as long as I can. And this song is called In Paradise. Laughing a moment of sorrow. Recount yesterday's during tomorrow. Lead where you should follow. You know that the sun is hollow while our minds are deep. This time for exploration could be nice in paradise. But thanks to Adam and Eve, we all must grieve and believe in one God, if we believe at all. But can you perceive a wall looking only on one side? Would you change your tune if everyone lived on the moon and everyone around you died? The time for exploration would be nice in paradise. Laughing a moment of sorrow. Recount yesterday's during tomorrow. Lead where you should follow. You know that the sun is hollow while our minds are deep. The time for exploration could be nice in paradise. But thanks to Adam and Eve, we all must grieve and believe in one God, if we believe at all. But can you perceive a wall looking only on one side? Would you change your tone if you lived on the moon and everyone around you died? could be nice in paradise. Yeah, alright, we did it. Alright, thank you. I have nothing more for you this broadcast. I will see you tomorrow with perhaps a new character, maybe, or maybe the same character, but maybe funnier. I don't know. But I have a new album out. It's called Works Either Way. I will post the link to it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, all those things that Mr. Out of Touch Old Soul, trying way too hard to be hip, would say is complete bullshit. So, have a good day. Thank you.